Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Washington's offense will have the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game.
Afterburners coming. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. Coming after him. They're setting up the screen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Washington coming to the line with another first down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a... Offensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Floating away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cougars offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
On second down, he'll let it fly. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Goes to the option. Now the toss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Leaves it with the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just...
Off he goes! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Washington right back to the line. They'll try to run it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Holden. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Washington State ready to go with another first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Washington State going quickly. Oh, it's reversed. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play. Threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wazoo! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The RPO, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching around.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Powers through. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Running backs square their shoulders up. It's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. Washington now on 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Washington.
Washington trying to convert this 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out fast. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's holding. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Looking to move it through the air. And the timing just a hair off. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's...
Is incomplete.
Back almost intercepted. Now facing a third and long. Power football with the run. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Gets rid of it. The freshman just a little too much on that one. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's got it down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On fourth down, looking to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Washington wants to go quickly. Going up top on first down. He makes the connection. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
On second down, looking again to throw. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. offense lining up for a first down play. And as time runs out here in the second quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch and he's brought down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. It's complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Trying to get to him.
How about this defense? Getting to the quarterback in back-to-back plays. You want to pressure the quarterback. If you get him on the ground, it's gravy. Nice job. 2 sacks in a row, bringing up a 3rd and long situation.
At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Huskies are flying down the field. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football. That's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He finds his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Working that left side now. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll throw it on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Huskies will hustle to the line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Lost, the defense is wide open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to take off. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Washington State lines up quickly. From the red zone, looking for a man. Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with it. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still...
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Looking for a productive play on first down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Fires downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll throw it on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Line getting set on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Looking deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he got loose, it was all over. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Washington State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man in the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together, run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. And the beatdown has ensued. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he made the extra point without problem.
Washington State, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the play.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Wants to fire on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Washington State will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course.